We've got LeBron on ESPN tonight. Lakers in our late game against Minnesota. They've been a different team when LeBron James and Anthony Davis are on the floor. When LeBron plays without Davis, the Lakers have outscored their opponents by 32 points. They've been outscored themselves by 50 when AD is on the court with LeBron. Without LeBron, I should say. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, and yet it is the reality. And Jalen, you have been on this basically from the start of the season. We always talk about Anthony Davis because he's one of the top 5 players in the league. Right now, he certainly isn't playing that way. What is he right now?
I love Anthony Davis, future Hall of Famer. He's one of the top 5 talents in the league. But he's not a top 5 performer. They need him to play like the Bucks get from Giannis, like Denver gets from Jokic, like the Sixers get from Embiid. Those are the elite performers as bigs in the league that carry their team without a LeBron James caliber player on their team. With a LeBron James caliber player on your team, you can't be shooting 4 air balls like you did the other game.
We were watching the end of that game, which wound up in overtime, and Davis was really struggling.
I'm a huge fan of his, don't get me wrong, but that's what it is.
Why is he struggling? Big Perk, why are we not getting more from him?
I don't know, seriously. I mean, coming into this season, you would think out of the big 3, Anthony Davis is 28 years old, the peak of his prime. Just think about it. 2 years ago, I'm glad you brought up Giannis, Jalen. 2 years ago, J. Rose, we were comparing the two of who would you take. Now the gap is so big that you actually can fit me through there, okay? And so when I'm looking at Anthony Davis, look, he's a top 5 talent because he's going to get you 24 points and 10 rebounds in his sleep. But I'll take it to another level. Right now, I'm looking at a guy like Rudy Gobert, and he's better. He's more effective. He imposes his will more than Anthony Davis right now. I would actually take him over Anthony Davis today. Now, will that change in 2 weeks? It probably so. But right now, give me Rudy.
What? I love listening to you guys because you pay very little attention to analytics, thank God.
Yeah.
Because
it ruined the game.
The points don't relate to impact on the game. Andrew Wiggins used to average 1 million points in Minnesota, had no impact on the game. Now, in the role that they've created for him, playing off the players he does at Golden State, look at the impact Andrew Wiggins has on the game night to night. That's what I think about when I think about Anthony Davis. Okay, you know what? Somebody mentioned 24 and 10, and I was like, wow, he's averaging 24 and 10. So going back to your point, the impact isn't there every night. But you know what I wonder? Are we being unfair? Has he ever impacted the game? I love him too, Jalen, but has he ever impacted the game like one of the top 5 players night after night after night for multiple seasons? I don't see that.
Here's a valuable piece on the chessboard. This team, in particular with Russ playing heavy minutes, needs AD to play the 5. With him playing the 4, it puts Dwight Howard on the floor. It suffocates the paint. It cuts off driving lanes. They're -4 with him playing at the center. That's another issue that they're going to have to contend with as the season progresses. But I'm glad they added Isaiah Thomas, who just had 42 in the G League the other night.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.